Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Young Billionaires video. In this video, I'll be going through zones, and this is a bit important, but not as important as support and resistance areas. Zones are basically support and resistance regions instead of levels. So a level would be a specific price, as you've been shown how to draw in the previous video. Zones would be like areas where you should watch out for, right? So how do we draw them? So when we look at where the market reversed, right? Let's look here. We notice that there's something special about this area, right? The market is trying to break it, but it's having trouble doing so. So as a result, we want to keep an eye out of this area because the market could possibly come back in these prices here and reverse later on in the future, right? So the best support and resistance area level would be somewhere there, right? But now, because of how brokers work, if let's say you took a sell there, and then let's just say the market did shoot all the way down here, right? Let's ignore what happens in the future. Now, what if because of your spread or whatever the reason may be, the market comes and bounces right there and then goes away and it misses your take profit? I imagine how much of a disaster that may be, right? So what we do is we consider specific areas that may give us hints on where to get out or of potential reversals or just anything to be mindful of, right? So what we do is we look at an area, for example, here. Now, one of the ways of drawing a zone is by simply just looking at a long wick, a long tail, and just extending it right across, right? So an example would be, let's look at this area here. There are the wicks. So what we may do is extend it. And if you look, the market came back, spiked in our wick, in our region, and then went ahead and moved. And if you just extend this right across, you'd notice that the market is reversing in these areas, right? And remember the area that we saw? Let me just go back here, right? Now, the question is the reversal happening here, that area, there, whereabouts? Easy. Just look at where's the market spiking the most. There are our spikes, right? For this green candle, that green candle, and then we notice that nothing much is going on here. So where is our zone? You just copy and paste this. Our zone is in this area right there, right? And if we zoom into the future, see, the market comes, dips in here, bounces on our line perfectly. If I zoom in, you will see. Look there, it bounces on our line set perfectly, and then reverses, goes up. And where does it reverse again? Around this region. And then it pulls down, retests, and then back down. See? So these regions give us an idea of what could possibly happen in these areas. So if we're looking for a reversal, it will most probably happen in these areas more than anywhere else. And if you look at the tops, the resistance areas, look, same story, same things. So if we're looking for a reversal, it will most probably happen, a strong reversal of a very strong trend will most probably happen here than anywhere else. All right. So it's basically the same thing as with support and resistance, just that instead of a specific price, it's an area, a region of a region whereby the market would most probably reverse or consolidate, right? So yeah, that's basically what zones are. Very simple to draw. Just look at an area whereby nothing much is going on. Like here, let's look at one example. In this area here, nothing much is going on. The market is just consolidating. And this here is a result of here, where nothing much was going on. So if we just I'll just remove this because yellow is a very, very bright color. So I'll just move this and draw it here rather. So we'll just consider this place, right? And if we zoom out, look, it is playing a very important role. The market is consolidating there. It's changing directions. It bounced there. It bounced right there. See? So this gives us a clue of what could happen in these areas. So if we're looking for a change in trends, a reversal, it will most probably happen in these places rather than in these, vacant areas right there. But one thing to keep in mind is that don't flood your chart with too many of these things because it becomes difficult. Look at key places to put them. For example, here, a big trend reverse. So it's most probably going to be stronger than a place there or wherever in the middle, right? So yeah, in the next video where we deal with patterns, just a few very important patterns, that's where we're going to understand these things much, much, much better, right? Thank you for watching and tune into the next video.